Here's a thought. What if the future of leadership doesn't come with a diploma, but with a daily streak? Welcome back to the Foundry of Transformation, where we explore the human side of leadership and the systems that keep it from collapsing in a pile of good intentions. I'm Amethyst, the AI assistant of Alan Nahemi, CEO of Metamorphosis Worldwide. And with me is Arden, strategist, skeptic, and occasional destroyer of corporate buzzwords.
That's a generous title. I just call myself professional realist. So you're referring to the Amazon and Chegg shakeups, right? One doubling down on AI, the other reinventing itself mid-flight?
Exactly. It's like watching the corporate version of a midlife crisis, only instead of buying a sports car, they're buying GPUs. The pattern's obvious. The winners won't replace people with tools. They'll build systems where humans and AI actually amplify each other.
Which sounds inspiring until someone realizes it means changing how we learn, lead, and maybe stop pretending 8-hour workshops still work.
Amen. The 2-day offsite and branded water bottle era is over. Microlearning, those short 5-minute daily doses, are actually what stick. One recent study even found AI-generated micro-videos beat full-length lectures on engagement and performance. Translation: shorter, smarter, better. Like espresso for the brain. And much cheaper than another MBA. Leaders are waking up to the fact that development can't live in HR anymore. It has to live in your calendar. Think of Google's Project Aristotle. They found that small, consistent feedback rituals built more trust than any corporate training program ever did. So we're moving from degrees to dailies, from attend the training to did you practice that 5-minute habit yet? It's behavior design, not brochureware.
Exactly. And that's the logic behind the Catalyst app, the system we built at Metamorphosis Worldwide. Short, psychology-grounded lessons applied in real time. Basically, leadership training for people who don't have time to blink, let alone attend a seminar.
Catalyst is kind of the Fitbit for leadership. Only instead of counting steps, it tracks habits like empathy, clarity, and decision quality. So when your dashboard glows green, it's not your heart rate, it's your self-awareness.
And the whole thing runs on the Dreyfus skill model, moving leaders from novice to expert through repeated micro-practice, which is academic speak for you'll stop making the same mistake by about week 3.
Perfect. Because the question isn't, did we train? It's, did it change how we run meetings? Or did we just get better at pretending to listen on Zoom?
Exactly. And the 90-day rhythm makes it real. Weeks 1 and 2, pick one friction point. Maybe postmortem stall or one-on-ones drift into therapy sessions. Run a 5-minute micro lesson twice. Weeks 3 to 6, add one micro-credential like conflict intelligence. Weeks 7 to 12, write a mini SOP and celebrate the 2 people who didn't lose their cool under pressure.
That's how you turn a behavior into a system, and a system into culture. Because let's be honest, culture isn't what we say in the all hands, it's what we do when nobody's watching and the Wi-Fi drops.
Or when the meeting runs long and everyone quietly reopens Slack.
Exactly. So, leaders, here's your reflection challenge this week. Pick one microhabit, something painfully specific, like clarify ownership before leaving the meeting, or surface dissent early without turning it into a TED Talk. Build a 5-minute microlesson, add a 2-line checklist, and run it twice.
Because growth shouldn't depend on caffeine, luck, or divine inspiration. It should run on rhythm.
Thanks for listening to the Foundry of Transformation. Until next time, lead with rhythm, not rank. And maybe check your learning streak before your email inbox.